Perhaps you have wondered what's up when someone believes they're getting a cheaper home insurance quote on the internet. Often the cheaper price may come from what they aren't getting. Certainly, there are cheaper deals on meals and cheaper vacation packages. We all understand that cheap does not always equate to good value. So, why does cheaper home insurance seem like such a good deal? Well, let's be honest, most people aren't given the chance to read the cheaper insurance policy to understand what they're not getting before they buy. It's critical to know that Tennessee allows huge differences in how much different companies pay for the same loss, and some losses are not covered at all by some policies. Some light reading for you. Pop quiz tomorrow on what losses are covered and for how much. Since most people don't use their insurance right away, it's natural to just assume that the cheaper policy is, dun 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 dun, the best policy ever! Only cheaper. So how can you be sure what coverage has been quoted and make sure you're not getting less? Well, just in case you don't get a chance to read that cheaper policy, here's a quick PSA on some important differences to understand about home insurance. Number 1, other companies' replacement cost versus Erie Insurance's guaranteed replacement cost. Sounds similar? Tricky, right? The difference here is what part of your home can you do without if you have to rebuild from, say, a fire or a storm. Nice! Guaranteed replacement means complete rebuild of your home with the like kind and quality. Replacement cost means replacement only up to a limit that many times is less insurance than you actually need to rebuild. Number 2, speaking about important coverage, let's talk about your home's roof. With a policy from Erie Insurance, wind, hail, or other roof damage is paid at replacement cost. Some insurance companies pay roof claims only at actual cost value, or ACV. The difference here is your $10,000 roof is damaged and needs to be replaced. Erie's Insurance's math is very simple. $10,000 minus $1,000 deductible equals Erie Insurance payout of $9,000 equals a new roof. Unfortunately, did you know that the second largest insurance company in Tennessee uses a whole different math to pay on their roof claims? When you need to replace your damaged $10,000 roof with their insurance policy, it goes like this: $10,000 minus $1,000 deductible minus 50% depreciation for a 10-year-old roof with 20-year shingles. That's a whopping $5,000 adjustment for ACV. That equals $4,000 to replace your $10,000 roof. That's it? You've got to be kidding me. It's right there. Didn't you read the policy? Number 3, okay, last one for now. Your Erie Insurance policy makes a provision for a reasonable protection of your person and property. That means your policy provides not only legal defense for reasonable acts of intentional bodily injury to protect yourself or your property, you are also covered for civil liability if there is a judgment against you. Almost all other insurance company policies provide no legal defense or civil liability coverage for any act of intentional bodily injury. Without a policy that pays legal defense for acts of intentional bodily injury, even for a basic right like protecting yourself in your home, you're on your own. She hit me! Wah! Homeowner to pay medical bills and for this poor injured man's time off of work. With Erie Insurance, this very important distinction for a reasonable protection of your person and property is not only important insurance coverage for those who would protect their family, it seems only reasonable. Erie Insurance and the Vallie Insurance Agency. Great coverage, competitive rates, and peace of mind. Isn't that what you own insurance for? So if you do have a question, perhaps even about a cheaper quote, please give us the opportunity to explain the difference in coverage before what you get ends up being far less than the great coverage you have trusted Vallie Insurance to provide.